right? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Right, I'm not sure. My dear, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Alright, I'm not sure what is happening, if you can hear me or not. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? For the last time, caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? No. Unfortunately not. You cannot hear me. And then, of course, we must continue. Our time is practically up. But I think I would want to play this. Let me see. Let me see if I can play this audio, and then, of course, we will wrap it up this morning. Of course, after playing this audio, I will now summarize and get things sorted out. Let's play this. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Professor Femi Olufumilade. I'm a professor of international relations and strategic studies with special interest in conflict and security studies. I am passing this message across to President Muhammadu Buhari, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami. Both of them, we've been together for a long time as political allies in the days of the defunct CPC and even before then. And even though one is not part of those who can, take decision for the administration, one still feels that one should be able to intervene with pieces of advice when it is most needed. I want us not to view the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leaders of IPOB, as a thing to gloat or rejoice over, because I want to talk to you as an authority in conflict management, conflict resolution, conflict prevention now. And I'm putting on my cap of conflict prevention presently. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who was taken to custody, who later jumped bail, and now lately arrested, is not the same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of old. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in custody right now is one who embodies the hopes and aspirations of thousands, if not millions, of Igbo youths who are ready to follow him to any length. And we have seen how he's been able to magnetize them to himself. Whether you believe in the logic of the cause he is advocating for or not, the fact remains that he enjoys a huge followership that are consequential as far as peace and harmony, particularly in the southeastern part of Nigeria, is concerned. So I will want to plead with the authorities to be magnanimous in victory in quote, and to go beyond that to see how a window can be opened for dialogue, so that whatever the grievances of his followers are, you will be able to resolve it amicably. But if you stand on the ground that they are terrorists, they should be treated with iron hand, well, I'm not sure we are going to see an end to this anytime soon. Because from my observation of the type of crowd he attracts, it's quite electrifying, it's quite magnetic, and they are overwhelmingly large. And I don't see them just running back into their cocoon now simply because he's been arrested. So I would rather plead that the federal government uses this opportunity to portray itself as one that can apply what President Obasanjo called the stick and carrot approach by saying, now, let us discuss what actually is your problem. I'm not talking of Nnamdi Kanu as a person. I'm talking about the collective of Igbo youths and Igbo senior citizens who are also quietly behind the scene in support of the agitation by the IPOB members. And I'm not talking about this alone. I'm also talking about Yoruba youths and elders who are also rooting for Dudua nation. And they run into their millions too. You only need to take a look at the crowd they draw each time they go on the street to protest locally and even internationally. So if anyone sits in a comfort zone and say, these are charlatans, these people don't know what, they don't matter, well, it's like postponing the evil day. Because the caliber of Yoruba people that I have seen coming out to protest locally and internationally include professors, lawyers, engineers, top medical doctors, some of them first-rate medical consultants, and I'm not talking of a dozen crowd or a couple of hundreds, I'm talking of thousands, particularly in Western nations. So, President Muhammadu Buhari, this is the time for you to put any form of inhibition aside and open a door for dialogue. Don't let any of your aid, any of your assistants make this an occasion for passing across provocative messages on the social media, seeing what has happened to Nnamdi Kanu. You, his followers, you will see what will become of you. That will be terribly counterproductive. And I'm not a soothsayer, I'm not a member of IPOB, but I'm a social scientist and an observer of trends in Nigeria. And I know that the crowd I see that these guys pull, this Nnamdi Kanu pull, some of them are highly educated, sophisticated. The idea that they are all, illiterate traders is not true. Some of them are highly placed people. So we should not allow this to produce another form of Boko Haram. You know, Mohammed Yusuf was arrested too, similarly. And we don't know what happened. The next thing was to produce his corpse. And then it was like the end of Boko Haram had come. And then before you knew what was happening, an Abubakar Shekau was upon us. I don't want an Abubakar Shekau in the case of IPOB. I want whatever grievances IPOB members have to receive hearing at the presidential level. And after all, the Miyetti Allah, despite the atrocities its members are committing across the country, killing, maiming, destroying farms, and they keep talking and defending their people, they have not been taken to jail. Rather, the federal government is talking about reclaiming grazing routes for them. So in a way, federal government recognizes that they have some legitimate claims. And whether the method the president wanted to use to solve their problem is right or wrong, the fact remains that he gave them a hearing and he spoke in a way that will suit their nerves. Why can't President Buhari extend the same to all groups agitating? It's not just IPOB. In the east there you also have MASOB before IPOB, and MASOB is still there. In Yoruba land you have OPC and so many other groups that you don't even know exist. And then in the Middle Belt the same thing. And the South, of course, you know of the Avengers, you know of the various groups there. So people are unhappy. A lot of people are dissatisfied. And it's not limited to Middle Belt and the South, even in the North. It's not everybody that is an establishment person. It's not everybody that is happy, even with the Buhari administration. It's not every Fulani that is happy. Why can't we have a national dialogue? President Buhari is teaching time saves 9. God bless every lover of peace and progress listening to this.
All right, thank you very much. And of course, this is where we will leave it. I think one more call and then we are done. Caller on WhatsApp, let's see if you can hear me now for the last time. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Please go ahead. Caller, go ahead if you can hear me. All right. I don't know what is going on there. I don't know who took the phone, if it's the children at home that took the phone to call me this morning. All right, dear friends, this is where we will leave it. And of course, they say the word is enough for the wise. If you did not hear anything I say this morning, just understand that our leader is in the hands of the zoo government. He was abducted. Of course, it is unlawful. Yeah, the whole thing was illegal. But what you need to know, and that is what we know, is that our leader is in the custody of the Nigerian government. And then as we build up to the 26th of May, July, I beg your pardon, when he will appear in court, then of course you'll be getting all the information as they trickle in. We are waiting, of course, for the press relief that is coming from the DOS, and then of course that will explain everything we need to know, because that press release will be in collaboration with the information they will gather, both from our attorneys on the ground, and then so we can get an in-depth knowledge of what happened and what is happening and what is going on. But for now, be resolute. Do not be deterred. This is freedom fighting. It's as simple as that. We have crossed the Rubicon. We have come to the point of no return. Returning or retreating is not an option at the moment. We must continue until we reach, our target. We must continue until Biafra is restored. It doesn't matter where our leader is at the moment. The bottom line is everything is intact. Systems are in place. Structures are in place. IPOB is intact. And therefore, trying to take advantage and say our leader is not there, let me do as I like, you are actually making a very big mistake, because the way we are structured this time around, such errors will not be allowed. There is no vacuum whatsoever. I can tell you that IPOB is intact. IPOB is well structured. From me, Mazike Chukwanoha, it is goodbye. And trust me, I will see you again tomorrow. Yes, I will see you again tomorrow. Goodbye. May God bless our leader. May God protect him where he is. And may God bless Biafrans all around the world. Give us the courage. Give us the understanding that we may understand what freedom fight is all about. That we may understand that freedom fight is not a child's play. It is a serious business. For me, once again, it is goodbye. And together we all shall see Biafra.
Absolutely nothing. Nothing. I need them to understand this. We've crossed the Rubicon, the point of no return. There is nothing anybody can do. If I'm alive, if I'm dead, if I'm wherever I may be, Biafra will come. If I'm dead, it's even better, because it will come far more quicker. Absolutely nothing. I need them to understand this. We've crossed the Rubicon, the point of no return. There is nothing anybody can do. If I'm alive, if I'm dead, if I'm wherever I may be, Biafra will come. If I'm dead, it's even better, because it will come far more quicker. Absolutely nothing. I need them to understand this. We've crossed the Rubicon, the point of no return. There is nothing anybody can do. If I'm alive, if I'm dead, if I'm wherever I may be, Biafra will come. If I'm dead, it's even better, because it will come far more quicker.